I'm Adam.
And I'm Duke.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Hey Duke, can you think of a time when you didn't speak up but you wished you had?
Every time I visited my pappy.
Why? What was going on?
Oh, he was so hard of hearing he could never understand what I was saying. He was always asking me to repeat myself.
Oh, I see. When I said speak up, I was referring to talking out.
I always talk out. When you talk in, that's called thinking.
Well, I mean saying something when you disagree, to speak openly and frankly.
I don't know, Frank.
Never mind. In today's book, a little girl speaks up for one of her classmates. Let's get started. Speak Up, Molly Lou Melon. Written by Patty Lovell. Illustrated by David Catrow. Molly Lou Melon was a tiny little girl with a big, deep down heart. Her mom always told her, be true to yourself. So she was. Molly Lou Melon tried to do the right things in life. It didn't always work. Her mom always told her, take responsibility for the things you do, good or bad. So she did. Molly Lou Melon had friends of all shapes, sizes, opinions, and ideas. Her mom always told her, accept people for who they are and listen to their ideas, even if they're different from yours. So she did. Molly Lou Melon had a loud voice and she chatted, jabbered, and gabbed all the time with her friends. Her mom always told her, you have a strong voice. Use it to speak up for anyone who might need your help. So she did. In the fall, Molly Lou Melon started school again with a big yellow backpack and a huge toothy smile for all her friends. She sat with Ronald Durkin and Gertie in the front row of their classroom. Bettina Bonklehead snickered at them and cooed, Molly Lou and Ronald, kissy kissy boyfriend girlfriend.
This girl looks like she's running a zoo.
Sure seems like it never is quiet in her room.
There's an understatement. She's got a dog, a cat, parrot, goldfish, 100 helpers, a science project, an art project, and who knows what else.
She looks like she doesn't get bored, often because she's always working on something.
What do you suppose she's got in her giant backpack? She's sneaking in one of her pets?
I doubt she's got an animal in there. That wouldn't be too safe.
Maybe she's got a change of clothes since she's always making a mess. Oh, I wonder if she's got a real nice pair of boots and a cowboy hat like mine.
You don't have a cowboy hat.
Of course I do. I just took it off for a second.
Duke, you're always talking about your hat, but I don't think I've ever really seen it. Do you actually have one?
What kind of question is that? Why don't you get back to the book while I grab it?
Molly Lou Melon stood up and told her, we are friends. Then she exchanged special handshakes with Gertie and Ronald. Woodle woodle dink dink cha cha waddle doo. In the winter, Molly Lou Melon had to be project partners with Bettina Bonklehead. They accidentally painted all over the desks and not on the papers. It was a little fun. When the teacher asked who did it, Molly Lou Melon said, me, and had to spend recess cleaning the desks. Bettina said nothing and played a great game of pirate outside. Molly Lou Melon was mad at first, but then she played her own thrilling game of swabbing the decks. Well, desks. In the spring, a new boy named Garvin Grape started school. He was small, he wore glasses, and his ears stuck out. He told the class all about Newton's laws of gravity in a long speech at the front of the room. Bettina Bonklehead rolled her eyes, sneered at Garvin, and said, big deal, really loudly. Garvin's cheeks turned bright red, and he hung his head.
Poor little guy, he just wants to talk about science.
Newton used inductive reasoning to come up with this principle.
What is that?
Inductive reasoning creates broad generalizations based off of specific observations.
No idea what that means.
For example, if you really like one of my videos, you may say that you love my station and the videos I make.
That's a pretty safe statement.
Agreed. Also, I could say that bullies like Bettina Bonklehead pick on other people because they're insecure about something of their own, like their name.
Or that old cowboys always lose their hats.
You got it? The concept, not your hat. Molly Lou Melon raised her hand and said, "Yes, gravity is a big deal." Then she scribbled a little note and handed it to Garvin. It read, "Welcome to our school. Nice speech. Join us on the playground at recess. We can test out some gravity. Woodle woodle dink dink cha cha waddle do. MLGRD." On the first day of summer, Bettina Bonklehead showed up at camp and promptly stuck out her foot, tripping Garvin Grape. He crashed to the ground and his glasses went flying. Bettina grinned and chirped, "Smarty pants, looks like gravity got you." Molly Lou Melon caught Garvin's glasses in midair, went nose to nose with Bettina, and said, "You must never do anything like that again to my friend. Friends stand up for one another." Ronald stepped forward, and so did Gertie, waving her crutch. They pulled Garvin Grape up, linked arms, and the four friends together shouted, "Woodle woodle dink dink cha cha waddle doo." If you want to be a friend, it's all up to you.
That's nice to see kids standing up for each other.
In my experience, you can't beat a bully by being mean.
Molly Lou wasn't very nice to her.
But she wasn't mean. Molly Lou talked to Bettina directly and respectfully.
It's better than beating around the bush.
Not only that, the group of friends are still open to welcoming Bettina into their group.
That's mighty fine of those kids.
It sure is. And speaking of that, if you thought this video was mighty fine, please make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. I'm Adam.
And I'm Duke.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Did you know, according to DoSomething.org, more than half of bullying situations, 57%, stop when a peer intervenes on behalf of the student being bullied?